Hey guys, it's Trevor Harris again. Now, this is the first step. I'm going to walk you through a simple search. All you're doing here in step number one is searching the databases that I mentioned in the orientation video above. Okay, to find accounts that exceed $500. And it's going to be really easy to do. I'll show you how easy it is in both the Bank of Canada and the National Association of Unclaimed Property Administrators, okay, with the American version. Again, doesn't matter what country you're in as long as you can access these websites through the links below this video in step one. Now, if you have not completed my orientation video above, the very first thing, make sure you do that because I reveal how you get paid, how much you get paid, and all those kind of things, okay? So if you just skip to the steps, it's kind of, you're not going to understand how much you're getting paid and some other things that I point out in the orientation. So make sure you go through that thoroughly so you're understanding exactly everything that's involved here, that there's no tricks or loopholes or, that this is real. Okay. So basically, I just want to get to the lesson here in step one, and that is I'll search both databases to show you how easy it is. I'm going to go to the Bank of Canada, punch in a name. Now, it shows an example of a first name. Don't worry about that. It's easier, I found, that you just do the searches on last names. So you could do Brown as they give the example, or Smith, or Johnson, or Johnston, or Campbell, or Young, or whatever. Okay, you're just going to punch in last name. Now I go alphabetical, so I'm up to Davies. Now, when you're clicking these, all you're going to do is just click, and I recommend so you keep track of everything and you don't get out of order. There's 15 pages of these, okay, just in the Davies name alone. You're just going to click the first one, make sure it's over $500, which this one is. That is super easy. But you could just click any of these randomly. This one's over, Davies is a good name. This one's over 3,000. Wow, a lot of unclaimed money from Davies. The name anyway. So as long as they're listed here, this one wouldn't qualify. As you can see, I tried to find one that wasn't qualified. This one's only $427, so we'll just ignore that one. But as long as they're in the Bank of Canada database, they qualify for us as processors that you can send it in. Okay, so don't wonder if somebody else has got it or something like that. You want to be the first one to get it in, because the first one that gets it in is the one that gets paid. Okay, so for instance, this information will be you're going to write this information down on the worksheet in step two, which I'll show you in the next step below, obviously. But basically, I found one, so now I'd be able to go on to step two. Okay, and this step, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to find these. And again, you could punch in any name you want. You can punch in Smith if you want. Okay. And if you need to find more unique names or more names, you're running out of names just off the top of your head, you could just go to a phone book to jog your, as a memory jogger, to find names to search. And remember, you're just punching in last names, not anything else, just for last names, because you're interested in just finding as many as you possibly can. Okay, because we get paid not on a quota, we get paid on as many as we want. Okay. Now the second step that the second website that I mentioned that we could do searches at is the National Association of Unclaimed Property Administrators, and I'll show you just a quick how simple this is here too. You're just going to pick a province or a state. I'll pick California. You find the search link, which is this one here, and you just punch in whatever you want. I'm going to punch in Davies again. And when the search comes up, you just scroll down a bit. It's, as you can see, there's over 5,900 matches for Davies. The one thing that that I didn't mention in the last one with the Bank of Canada, same applies here. Ones that you notice without the, like this one down here, you notice that there's no listed address or state. The company that you're going to be submitting the worksheets to does not, won't accept that one. So you just don't click those ones. So over on the ID number on the side here, you're just going to click a name. This one's $48. It doesn't, just hit your back button. Doesn't qualify, doesn't pay you. This one, $237. We're getting closer. It doesn't pay you, so you're not going to complete that one. This one's 387, doesn't pay you. This one, 120, doesn't pay you. See how easy this is to do though? You're just clicking and clicking and clicking. $1.50 doesn't pay you, $1.50 doesn't pay you. And you just go through step by step until you find one with over $500 that would qualify you. 795. Just give me an example, just randomly picking ones. Just go through to the next one. Find Vincent, $77, doesn't pay him. $605 for Alice Davies. It works. So it's over $605. And like I said, you'll find ones between $500 and, you know, the biggest one I ever found was $27,000, but I've heard of other processors finding ones over $100,000, and that's where you get paid big, obviously, as we get the majority of the finder's fee that the company recovers. And remember, we're not finding these people or contacting them. We don't have to do that part. We just have to find them, just like I just did here in this video. And what did it take me? A couple minutes to find them. Okay, now that's all you're going to do. And sometimes I'll look in both databases, but generally I do a couple searches a day. Spend 5 to 20 minutes to find the accounts. I like to find about 5 a day myself personally, and try to submit that as a goal every single day. Now, that's pretty powerful based on what you're getting paid commissions on, obviously, right? And I'd recommend that you do that. So that's basically it on step 1. What you're doing is searching the databases. Now, I'm going to show you in step 2 what you need to do with the worksheet and how to access the worksheets and what you need to fill out and all that in the next step below. Okay, so now you're done step 1. That's it. Okay, step 2 will show you how to complete the worksheet and what you need to do there, and basically you're just transferring this information onto the worksheets, and then that on that next step below. Okay, again, I'll see you down in step number 2.